Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Bosco. And this is based on the story of Quawntay Bosco Adams, who was sentenced to 35 years for attempted possession of marijuana, and with the help of a woman from a Lonely Hearts ad, he escapes to see his daughter, but is forced to take responsibility for his past. And this film, like, if you look at that synopsis, it seems like a lot of it's, like, out of prison. It's not. A lot of this film, which is told in a non-linear approach, takes place in prison. And you have writer-director Nicholas Manuel Pino, who takes the reins of this film and is telling the story of Adams, played by Aubrey Joseph, who I think gives a nice performance in this film. I wouldn't say I was blown away by his performance. And we also get a lot of his narration in this film, which I wasn't really on board with the narration. I feel like it really oversold the hand that this film was trying to show. But this story is so important. And it's so significant because this is outrageous. The amount of jail time this man spent because he tried to get marijuana is just insane. But you do have this important story. You have the trauma that they show in some of the flashbacks. You see how he got on this path. And you have the likes of Tyrese Gibson and Vivica A. Fox playing some paternal roles in this film. I'll keep saying it again, not really convinced of Gibson and his acting, but Fox, I think, does a really fine job. In prison, you have Ramos and Hunt, these two guards. Theo Rossi, I feel like he only plays like one level of, and like one frequency of a character, and it didn't really sell for me in this one. Like, he's just a scumbag prison guard. Thomas Jane, I think, gives a bit more of an interesting performance here. He's still not a good person, still an abusive prison guard, but I think his dynamic with Adams is one of the more interesting parts of the film. I think this woman who's trying to help him out, that doesn't really, like, it just kind of felt like it was there for, like, plot reasons, and probably because, like, this is based on a true story, it probably happened that way, but that element just didn't feel significant to me as I'm sitting and watching this film. There's a lot of trimming that could have gone on in terms of this script, but it's still an impactful story. It still has good tension throughout the film. And there's definitely some moments that really hit, even all the way up to like some of its final moments and what it portrays. But I feel like this film struggles with some of its creative decisions and some of its side threads in the film. But really at the central conflict, I think there's definitely something there. I think it has a rock-solid lead performance, and it tells a harrowing story of incredible injustice. And in the end, I think this is a solid film coming out on Peacock that you could stream, and it's certainly a story worth exploring. But those are my thoughts on Bosco. Let me know what you think, and let's talk movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.